Did you ever notice that if one team does well, other teams in the same city also do well? And if one team does poorly, other teams in that city also do poorly. Right now, I'm watching a football game on TV. I believe it's in the fourth quarter. The Chicago Bears are leading the Seattle Seahawks, I believe, 35-17. If Chicago holds on to win, they go to the NFC Championship game against Green Bay Packers. If they beat Green Bay, they go on to the Super Bowl, either against the New York Jets or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Chicago Bears, possibly in the Super Bowl. Who won the Stanley Cup last year? Chicago Blackhawks. Could be a good possibility with some of the moves they made that the Chicago White Sox could be in the American League playoffs next year. They're always near the top of their division. And this is what I'm talking about. You go back through past years. Philadelphia Phillies won the World Series in 2008. Just before that, the Philadelphia Soul won the Arena Football League title. And now you got the Philadelphia Flyers, just this past season, were in the Stanley Cup Finals. And the same thing could happen with teams that are not doing well right now. You notice that the Washington Bullets, why do I call them the Washington Bullets? The Washington Wizards? They've been called the Bullets for 10 years. The Washington Wizards, the Washington Redskins, and the Washington Nationals are all last place teams. Now the Washington Capitals have been doing okay, but lately they're on a little bit of a slide. So it kind of works both ways. 1979, wasn't it the Pittsburgh Pirates that won the World Series? You remember who won the Super Bowl that year? Of course you do. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1980, Philadelphia Phillies won the World Series. The Philadelphia 76ers were in the NBA Finals. The Philadelphia Flyers were in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Philadelphia Eagles were in the Super Bowl. And one of the local football teams, Penn State, was number one. Not to mention that the Reading Phillies won the Eastern League title that year, and the Hershey Bears won the Calder Cup. So when one team in a city does well, so do all the others. And now we're seeing a thing going on with Chicago and with Philadelphia. Okay, Philadelphia makes this acquisition in baseball. They now have 4 great pitchers on the Phillies. They got Roy Oswalt. They got Roy Halladay. They got Cole Hamels. And they got Cliff Lee. So chances are they could be in the World Series. They were in the second round of the playoffs last year. The Flyers were in the Cup Finals, and right now they're one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. On the Chicago end of it, the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup over Philadelphia. And if the Bears beat Green Bay next week, they could possibly be in the Super Bowl. And what happens if the Phillies and the White Sox meet in the World Series? Could happen. This is just food for thought. Now, I expect that I'm going to get a few people that are going to disagree with me on this point. My son has a YouTube channel. I expect him to comment on this video. He probably will. Because we've had the talk about this before, and we're on different ends of this particular subject. But you know me, I welcome any comment down below. If you don't agree with me on this, post your comment down below. If you do, post a comment down there anyhow. But I just wanted to open up a forum to talk about this because there could potentially be a lot of arguments, both pro and con, on this issue. And of course, that statement can be argued too. Either way, post away in the comments section. I love reading the comments. And I expect there's a few people, I mentioned one of them, there's a few people I expect to see comments down there about this video. Saying, no, you're wrong, or no, you're right. Have you noticed it happening in your area? Have you noticed that the Boston Red Sox and New England Patriots won championships in the same year? How about the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bears, when the Bears had their run in the 80s? I can give a lot of them. Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Browns back in the 1950s. New York Football Giants, New York Yankees, 1950s. How about 1986? How does that one fit on for size? When we had the New York Giants in the Super Bowl and the New York Mets winning the World Series. I can go on and on and on. But like I said, I want to see your comments, either pro or con. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye.